Hey guys, good morning and welcome to another video with me, Lock with Leilani. That's me. I wanted to share with you guys some things. I'm going to be doing some Valentine Day sugar cookies. I'll be making some sugar cookies and doing some decorating on the cookies. I'll be doing some XO cookies, maybe some hearts, some Mickey shaped Valentine cookies in like white and then probably like in red or pink. And then I wanted to show you guys the gift bags. So let's go ahead and jump in. Let's start off with the gift bags and then we'll kind of go into everything else. So stay tuned. Let's go. Okay, so first off, let's kind of like go into what I'm actually doing for my family for Valentine's Day. So I just did something very inexpensive, but it's a thought that counts, right? So just like a very inexpensive, budget-friendly kind of gift idea. So here's my daughter's right here in my hand. Let's start off with hers. So this bag is actually from Dollar Tree, just a very cute, just kind of basic bag. And it has a little pull tab on there. You can take that off if you want to. It's just the gift bag itself. And then inside the gift bag, I actually have a little set for her. This is from Dollar Tree. It comes with like the pumice scrubber, the metal one, I think that's what that's called. And then it comes with a file, and then it comes with a little nail clipper because she's always like doing, you know, her toenails and nails. She does her own nails and stuff like that, like myself. I still have not been back to the nail shop. It's been almost 8 months now since I had that infection on my nails and toes. I've just been doing my nails and feet myself. So that's just kind of what it's been. I also bought her this little duo. These are from Dollar Tree as well. They have a bunch of different ones. If you guys like those little duo type toys, very, very inexpensive, you know, to get. And then I got her a self-care kind of like Valentine's mask. This is a Hershey scented or Hershey Valentine mask that I got from Walmart. That's the only thing in this bag is actually from Walmart. And then this bag was just to pretty much serve for the larger items. And then I actually have the smaller bag. I started off with a smaller bag. I was actually gonna give all three of my family members, my husband, my son, and my daughter, a small bag of items. And then I decided to go ahead and just keep adding. I kept adding to it. And so every time I added more stuff to it, it was more stuff in the bag. So she does have a Valentine's card in here. And then also she has this Skintimate shower cap. It's just a bunch of like miscellaneous things that are added in here for her. And then I also put this little rubber duck in there. And then she also has this little mushroom guy. I thought he was super cute, and a pair of socks. So the little mushroom guy is this one. I thought that was super cute from Dollar Tree. And then she also has a pair of socks in there. So basically I'm gonna put all this stuff back inside of this bag before I actually show you guys the rest. And then I actually went to the grocery store this morning. It started to rain in California again here today, which is crazy, crazy, crazy. It started to rain again. So I actually dropped her off at her bus stop this morning, and then I went to the store. I need to get sugar cookie mix because I realized I did not have any here, which is crazy because I always have sugar cookie mix, but I haven't been really making a lot of sugar cookies lately. It's been a minute. So I'm gonna put this back inside this bag so you guys can kind of see how it is in here. It's just sideways like that. And then I have the little set, the little nail set. And then I also have some tissue paper too in my office that's Valentine inspired. So then I'm gonna put this back inside this bag. And then I actually went to the grocery store this morning. I have another item for her bag, because I always give my kids teddy bears and also my husband. So I actually picked up these two teddy bears. So this one right here, I'm gonna give to my son. It just says Valentine teddy bear with a heart. And then my daughter's gonna get this white one. This one right here, it says a secret admirer. It's lovely. This donation of this purchase, it goes to Youth Escape Street Life. Help youths to escape street life for the purchase of this particular bear. So this bear is the one that is gonna go inside of her bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here now. Let's go ahead and take this stuff out. And then just kind of like, I'm just gonna kind of like sit him down inside of that bag. So she'll have him in there. And then the other goodies and stuff will be like, I'll put some stuff behind him and then a few things in there with him. And then I'll put the other one on top. So this is pretty much her bag. So I've had these hidden like in a room, you know, in my guest bedroom, just on the table so they can't get to them. My family can't see them. So the other bag that I have is basically for my son. It's not a whole ton of stuff in there. You guys saw the teddy bear. So this is a teddy bear for him. I picked this one up this morning because I realized I didn't have a teddy bear for everybody. So I picked that up for him, and this is his bag from Dollar Tree, like this. And then I'm gonna show you guys what's in it. So I did pick up these socks. I love that Dollar Tree has so many socks. This is the pizza pair of socks. I don't know what they look like outside. Well, actually it has a picture on the front. Take that back. This is how they look on there. And then, of course, like I said, I started off with a bag like this, and I ended up just kind of growing. So he has a card in his as well. And then he just has 3 more pairs of socks in here. We are going on our Disney trip soon, so I figured he could probably do some of these socks. I think this might be Black Panther. I don't know who this is, to be honest with you. This character in blue. If you guys know who it is, let me know in the comments, because I don't. And then he used to love SpongeBob growing up, so I picked that up for him. And then, of course, some Mickey socks. You can never miss. I mean, these definitely could be socks that he could take on his trip. We leave in a few months. The time is flying by so fast, you guys. February is almost over. As of Friday will be the 14th of, Friday will be the 14th of, what do you call it? Friday will be the 14th of February. So there's 28 days in February. So the month is going to be halfway over as of Friday. So the socks are going back inside the bag, and then I'm gonna put this bag back in here. I didn't do any cologne or perfumes or Bath and Body Works or anything like that. I didn't do anything like that this time. So this is everything that's inside of his bag. Again, I'll add some tissue paper to it. My husband and I will be going to lunch. We'll be going to Newport Beach, and we'll be going to lunch on Valentine's Day. So we're gonna be having like a nice little lunch, and then we'll get back in time. So like, we'll probably get back like around the time that my daughter gets out of school. My son has to Uber to work because we're not going to be here to take him. And then we'll be able to just still like pick up dinner and stuff like we normally do on our typical Friday night. This bag right here is for my husband. It says "Be Mine" on it. And again, same thing, same stuff like I did for the kids. Like this is the bag right here. It was actually me that made our plans for Valentine's Day. So that's my big thing. So I feel like I don't have to buy cologne or do any of the other fancy smancy stuff. I left my coffee mug upstairs. I realized I made some tea this morning because I've been still like really having bad cramps. I left my teacup upstairs in my bedroom. I'm going to have to go get it so that I can make myself a cup of coffee this morning because I have not had coffee yet. It's already 10:30. I'm actually ready to whip up some pancake mix. I got to whip up my cookie mix. I have to put together some chicken salad. My son requested chicken salad. You know, the kind that you make with sandwiches, almost like tuna. He requested that 2 days ago. So I decided to pick that stuff up today at the store. So I'm going to be doing a lot of prepping this morning, but I wanted to start the video off so I can show you guys the things that I picked up. So my husband has his card right here. And if you guys remember, let me grab the other card because I have a second card for him as well. I have a second card for him too. So I just realized for me, I'm really crazy with cards. I will buy, some of you guys have received cards from me. Some of my friends here, family members, I have received different little cards and stuff from me. Hopefully the cards, you know, are okay because I've sent a couple different cards at one time because I kind of found one card situation, then I found some other ones, and I just sent off a bunch of them. I thought it was cute to do because I just like the ones that I sent. So these are some Mickey socks. I really love the way these look. I got these for him. He will hold on to these for his trip or he'll just wear them to work. And then these are some Marvel socks. I thought these are really, really nice. My son probably would actually like these better. I think these are more of my son's style than my husband. I think I'm gonna give these socks to my son and then switch out. Let me see. Let me do it now before I forget. And then I'll give these to my husband. I'm not sure who the hell that is, to be honest with you. I just do not know. But I'm gonna switch these out and give these to my son because he's more, these go more with his style and his, you know, his love for Marvel. I feel he would appreciate those better. So I'll give these to my husband and he'll totally love those. And then of course I got him the Mickey ones. I think these are the same ones that I got for my son too. I think so. So anyway, so those are the two cards. I just have to address his card now. And then once I do that, I'll be good to go. I'm not going to do any cologne. Like I said, no cologne or perfumes or anything for my daughter, stuff like that. And then also in this bag, they have the Sugar Daddy's pair of socks. And then that's on the front there. It's just the opposite of the pizza ones that I got for my son. And then I also got him this bear. It has a sticker with the tag, with the price on there. Take that off real quick. I don't like to put leave tags on stuff. If you get something from me with a tag on it, it was a total accident because I do like to take tags off of stuff. I think it's tacky to leave the tag on there, and some people do not care, and some people leave it purposely. This one says, "You stole my heart." It's super cute. He looks like a little bandit. He reminded me of the Hamburglar from McDonald's. I thought it was super cute, so I picked that up. And then that's pretty much it, you guys. That's everything in the bag for my husband. So I have the bag in here. Then I'm gonna put the teddy bear back inside this bag. And this is pretty much everything for the family for Valentine's Day. And then his bag just kind of looks like that. And then again, I'll just put some tissue paper in there on top of everything. So these are their bags for Valentine's Day. I'll just put these on the counter. I'll have some cupcakes and some other little stuff that'll be out, like some little treats and stuff like that they can kind of partake in. But I'm definitely going to, you know, leave it like this and just kind of give them these bags just like this. So I'm gonna come back and I'll show you guys how I'm gonna be doing my sugar cookies, and then I'll show you guys what I'm gonna be doing for Valentine's Day for the cupcakes. I won't share that probably until, I don't know, this video will go up today, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the cupcakes and stuff. Hopefully I'll even be able to get to the sugar cookies at this point, because I definitely want to share these items with you guys, and I wanted to share this video today just to give you guys some inspiration. If you guys, it's kind of late in the game, but you still have time to do stuff. If you wanted to have some inspiration on what to give your family or how to kind of get some stuff out for your family for Valentine's Day, some little goodie bags that are inexpensive, you know, not too expensive. The only thing that was probably the most expensive things in these bags were the teddy bears, because I did pay $5 or $6 for the teddy bears at the grocery store because I totally forgot to get some. Dollar Tree does have teddy bears. You can get them from there. So on that note, if you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments. Whatever you guys are planning to do on Valentine's Day, do you make goodie bags for your family, friends, maybe grandchildren, nieces, nephews, your children, your older children like myself, your husband, your wife? Let me know what you guys do down in the comments. Also, if you guys are returning to the channel and you guys have been here and you guys come back week after week and comment and support the channel, thank you guys so much for being here. For those of you guys that are new, I would love to have you guys be a part of the Lock with Leilani family. Make sure that you guys do like this video if you guys are all about Sweetheart Day and all the Valentine's things, all the treats and all the goodness that comes with it. You guys, Girl Scout cookies are out now. Have you guys seen the Girl Scouts? I saw 1 or 2 Girl Scouts last week. Let me know down in the comments too your favorite Girl Scout cookie. My favorite Girl Scout cookie is the Thin Mint. The Thin Mint is all day, hands down, my very favorite Girl Scout cookie. And you guys know I'm going to be doing for Valentine's Day already. I'm going to be going to lunch with my husband. So that's the answer to my own two questions. So let me know down in the comments what your plans are for Valentine's Day. Are you going somewhere? Are you doing something special? Are you putting together some little goodie bags or gift bags or baskets for family members, loved ones, children, older children, anything like that? Maybe a neighbor. Are you doing any of that for Valentine's Day? And also what your favorite Girl Scout cookie is, because the Girl Scouts are starting to surface. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video here. I have to take care of a few things at home, and then I will come back and show you guys the sugar cookie mix, show you guys the Valentine's cupcake mix and all that stuff that I'm planning on making. Kind of have a little chat about that, but I'll probably, if I don't have time today, I'll probably just put this video out with these items and just prepping for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day DIY bags, DIY gift bags, and prepping sweet treats, right? Like prepping sweet treats is probably what this video is going to be called. So make sure you guys come back tomorrow for the actual sweet treats. I think that I'm probably going to whip up both tomorrow and have them ready so that Friday morning everything is already ready to go and I can just set everything out. So definitely stay tuned for the end of this video to see my treats that I'm going to be making, and then come back tomorrow on Thursday for the actual treats themselves, Valentine's Day treats. And then Friday, I'll do a short little Valentine's Day vlog. So 3 videos back to back to take out the rest of the week, and I will see you guys. So stay tuned and I'll return. Okay guys, so I'm back to show you guys some things that I have for Valentine's Day. Some of these things you guys can probably find out in the store still, and some of them you probably won't be able to, but I thought I would still come back and share them with you guys. I did share the items when I first found the items in the stores. I do have my apron on now. I just washed it a few days ago. This is the apron that I got. It doesn't have any pocket or anything on it, but it's been kind of like my apron of choice. It's very comfortable, and I just kind of like to have an apron on. It's kind of like a cozy little hug. It's weird, but I'm always in an apron. So I have this apron on. It's very comfortable. So I showed you guys the Betty Crocker sugar cookie mix. I do have a Minnie Mouse sugar cookie mix that is actually pretty good, and it's really nice to make the cookies from scratch with that mix. But I just love the Betty Crocker. It's like a go-to for me. I just add a little bit of vanilla, and then I add a little bit of almond, what is it, almond extract? vanilla extract and almond extract. And then I just kind of mix it up, and then that's it. You don't have to do anything else to it. If you don't want to add any vanilla to it or anything else, you don't have to. You can add raspberry flavor to it. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll add a little bit of raspberry flavor to the cookies this time, because I did do a raspberry buttercream frosting. I think it was for Thanksgiving. Was it Thanksgiving, I think? I made a vanilla cupcake from scratch, and I did vanilla buttercream, raspberry buttercream frosting, I think. So maybe I'll add a little bit of that to my cookie mix. We'll see. Excuse me. Another thing that I picked up from Favorite Day, you guys remember I had the pancake mix. I'm making some pancakes this morning. It's actually almost 12 noon. I'm going to show you guys a snippet of my pancakes when I make them. I'm actually going to do like a chocolate chip. I like to do one chocolate chip pancake. I'm kind of like fun like that. I like to do one chocolate chip pancake, and then I'll do one with sprinkles. So the sprinkles that I have are like a mixture of these. These are from Target. These are called Cupid Sprinkles, full of love, and you get 6-in-1 decorating sprinkles. So you get a whole bunch of different ones. These are perfect for coffee, for tea, for ice cream, cookies, cupcakes, all that good stuff. And I always tell people the Love Day, Valentine's Day stuff, you could totally, don't feel rushed to use all that stuff for Valentine's Day. Definitely hold on to some of it for Mother's Day. Yes, Mother's Day. I know Mother's Day is a couple months away from now, but February is going to be over soon. When Valentine's hits on Friday, February is what they call a short month, so it's 28 days. So because of that, you know, March is going to be here before you know it. You blink your eyes, April's going to be here, Easter's going to be gone, all that good stuff. So May will be here. So definitely hold on to some of this stuff. Definitely check the dates on things to make sure that you can still use it. But I just feel like for Mother's Day, you can use some of this stuff. Like this pancake mix, it doesn't expire until November of 2025. And the other one too. So both of these can be used. One can be used for Valentine's Day if you want to do like a Valentine breakfast. And even like for me, because me and my husband are going out, and we'll be probably gone that morning too for Valentine's Day on Friday, I won't be able to make pancakes for us, but I will have the pancake mix for the weekend and such. So even though it's after the fact, you know, the Valentine's Day celebration from Friday can go into the weekend. Yes, it can. So don't feel rushed on stuff that you have, you know, just let it kind of go. Look at a holiday as one day. Yes, that is truly what it is, but look at that week or that month as a celebration for that particular holiday. So don't feel like you have to rush everything all together if you bought too much stuff, because that's me every single year. I buy way too much stuff. So because I buy so much stuff, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to throw this away, or what am I going to do with it? I shouldn't have bought it. Then I get stressed. But don't get stressed. Look at a holiday like for Valentine's Day is in February, right? Spread all these things out for the whole month. If you don't want to save it for Mother's Day or another holiday or for anything else, you don't have to. If you have a February birthday for one of your kids or something like that, make them the pancakes. Make them the pancakes in the morning before, you know, they go to school if you want. So there's all kinds of different things that you can do. So speaking of the cookies, I have my Mickey Mouse cookie cutter. This one has like the red kind of ribbed like rubber seal, which I really love. This actually came with a spatula set from Christmas from Kohl's last year in 2024. So I have this one. I'm going to be using this one, and I'm going to be using a combination of Love. I thought these were XOXO. I forgot these are Love. I do have XOXO cookie cutters somewhere in my kitchen. I have to find them. But I'm probably going to be doing a lot of Mickey cupcakes. Not Mickey cupcakes, but Mickey cookies, you know, Valentine cookies. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to do Love at all. I might do one set of Love cookies, and then I'll try the heart out. The heart is kind of a weird kind of setup. It doesn't really have that much of a dent in the center, so I don't know how that's going to work, but we will see. And then I also have, you guys remember I did that cake. I showed you guys my gingerbread loaf cake. I made a bunch of little candy pieces and put it on top of the cake. That was something different I've done before. I thought that was really cute. And then I have the Funfetti cake mix. Voila. So here we go here. So I went to Home Goods last month, and I found these picks with the little hearts. So I'm not crazy about these that much, but again, this could be used for Mother's Day. You could totally use it because Mother's Day, you don't really get stuff in the stores for Mother's Day for like cupcake liners and things like that, but you do get like flower stuff and like roses and things like that. That's kind of like representative of Mother's Day, but I'm gonna probably keep these for Mother's Day. And then if you have the Funfetti cake mix, you can also keep that if you don't want to use it for Valentine's Day. But I will be making some cupcakes for my family, just a half a dozen like I always do. And then I have the pink vanilla frosting, so I'm gonna be pairing this with it. And then I'm gonna be doing the BFF. These are the Sweetheart cupcake liners. I don't know if I did this last year. I have to look up pictures and stuff. I don't remember what I did last year, but this is what I'm making this year. Even if I did this last year, I'm making it again. So I have these Be Mine little rings. I'm gonna do 6 of these. And then I'm gonna do the cupcake liners, and then I'm gonna do the cupcakes and then the frosting. And then the frosting, I think I'm gonna put some of these little little sprinkles with the pearls, or I might even use, I kind of like the ones from, these are the ones from Trader Joe's. These are all just flat. So these shouldn't be really hard on the cupcake. So I think I might use these, because these other ones I have right here, these have like little beads and stuff in them. So I'm like, ooh, I don't know. Somebody might break their tooth on those. So I don't want to use those and break anybody's teeth, right? The dentist gets very pricey. I know very well. So yeah, I'll probably use these for those particular cupcakes, and then use the cupcake liners and all that stuff. So that is pretty much what I'm planning to do for Valentine's Day. And like I said, make sure you guys come back tomorrow, because that's when I'm gonna actually be making those. But stay tuned to the very end of the video. I'm gonna be doing a chocolate chip pancake, and then I'm gonna be doing a cupcake with, I keep saying cupcake. I have cupcakes on my mind. I think I'm ready to bake again. You guys know my last cupcake was the Super Bowl cupcake. So if you guys did not see that one, make sure you guys go check that one out, because that one did come out really cute. I think for my pancakes this morning, I think I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna do one pancake with sprinkles, and then I'll do one chocolate chip. So I think I'm gonna use the little hearts that are in this one for my pancake. So definitely stay tuned for the pancakes. You guys probably see another pot on the stove. I'm making my son, he requested a couple days ago some chicken salad, like almost like tuna. So I'm actually making that for him now. And yeah, I'm gonna move all this stuff and put it away. So thank you guys for watching the video. I hope that it gave you guys some motivation, some inspiration, and you guys enjoyed it to kind of figure out what you might want to do. Another thing I always tell you guys, if you don't have these actual boxes of like pancake mix and stuff like that, that's okay. Make your pancake mix from scratch like I did this morning, and you can add a little bit of pink or red food coloring dye to it, and you can add your own sprinkles. You don't have to have this mix. It's kind of basic tasting anyway. The packages are just really nice, but the flavor on them the flavor on those are not really that great, to be honest with you. I do buy it every year. It's just kind of like a habit of mine that I buy it every year. And then I also get the Funfetti cake mix. If you don't want to do the Funfetti cake mix like that, if you just have some regular cake mix, if you don't want to spend a couple dollars on it, you can totally go to Dollar Tree and get some. They have the white food coloring, not food coloring, the white cake mix, and then they have the yellow cake mix. You can choose whichever one you want. You can add your own sprinkles to it. You don't have to buy that particular one that's Funfetti. And again, with the frosting, if you have white frosting from Dollar Tree, you guys know I always tell you guys to double the mixture of frosting there if you need more. The small one that they have, it does cover 6 cupcakes, and it can cover 12, but if you'd like to really swirl your cupcakes, maybe get 2 just in case. Get yourself some food coloring gel. They sell it at Walmart. They sell it online on Amazon. They sell it at, let's see, I think Target has some too. I get mine at Michael's and Hobby Lobby. So I do have it in their baking aisle. I don't know if you guys can hear the rain out there. I'm actually looking outside because the rain is starting back up again. It's crazy. So yeah, so you can pretty much go to a couple different places to find food color gel. Just make sure it's food color gel and not the egg dyeing gel, because that stuff gets gritty when you try to mix it up. It doesn't work properly, so make sure you get the food color gel. That will be the best one to get. On that note, guys, that is pretty much it. Always just try to make things easy for yourself when you're baking and doing stuff. You don't have to use packaged things like I pick up or maybe other people share and stuff like that, because things can get very pricey and it can kind of get out of control sometimes. So sometimes you're just like, you know what, I don't want to spend that kind of money on things. So you just have to be careful with, you know, how you actually, you have to go be careful with how you go about using certain things and what you're going to use for certain, you know, things that you might want to make or do. But don't feel pressured to actually buy the stuff that's in the stores that we share. You know, as influencers, we share these things with you because they are really cool things. They're nice things. They're things that work. They are things that I use. They are things that I pick up all the time, but I always give you guys another option because I know sometimes things can be pricey. If you're on a budget, you don't want to buy a lot of stuff like that, but you don't mind and you want to make cupcakes, you can definitely get cupcake liners at your local grocery store. I feel like Dollar Tree is cheaper. Dollar Tree actually has some cupcake liners too. I'm looking at my kitchen right now because I saw them somewhere on my counter. Let me look right here and see if I see them. Really, give me 1 second, and then I'm going to close out the video. I actually picked up these cupcake liners at Dollar Tree the other day. They had these. These are really old school. I remember seeing these when I was a kid. My mom used to get these kind of cupcake liners for like cornbread. My mom didn't bake, by the way. If you guys want to know where I got my baking from, or the idea of baking, or the love of baking, my great grandmother used to bake her head off. Everything was from scratch. She didn't really do cupcakes or like a vanilla cake or nothing like that. That's my favorite. I love like a birthday cake, confetti cake, cupcake, all that stuff. That's my favorite. My grandmother did more of like a chocolate pie. She used to do what she used to call a spice cake, which I think is like pretty much a gingerbread loaf or whatever. She did a lot of baking, a lot of cooking and stuff like that. My grandmother did more cooking than she did baking, but she would make pies for like Thanksgiving and Christmas. But I get my love of baking, and I like to cook just a tiny bit. I like to bake more than I do cook, but I got my love of baking from my great-grandmother, my grandmother cooking. Just they put so much love and they never complain. That's one thing I always tell my mom about like my grandmother, my great-grandmother. They never complained about taking care of their children. They never complained about cooking. They never did. We complain all the time, right? Like, oh my gosh, I don't want to. I hate it, all this and that. But they never complained. They did everything with a smile. And for that, they were top tier, right? So on that note, guys, thanks for watching. Oh, I was telling you guys about these. These reminded me of just childhood. My mom used to make cornbread muffins with these, but not bake with them. That's what I was saying. My mom used to do all of her cooking and stuff at home. My mom was a great mom at home. Cooking, she used to cook for us all the time. She was just that mother that was very doting, and she cooked for us and, you know, took care of us as children. So we always had a hot meal all the time. Like, I think now, these days, over the last 20, 30 years, people just have gotten lazier. We get a lot of food out and stuff like that. I'm guilty of it sometimes. But back in the day, if you guys are like 30, 40, 45, 50, you remember your parents cooked almost every night. They would be tired as hell, sweating, tired. And I remember, now that I'm 47, I turned 47 in January, you guys remember. I'm that age that my mom was. I have my teenage daughter that's 17. My son's 24. I remember when my mom would be in the kitchen and she would be sweating over the stove and cooking. And then after everything was done, we'd be ready to eat because we were hungry, right? But she wouldn't eat anything because she'd be like, I'm so tired, I need to rest. And I used to look at her and I used to feel sad because I'm like, why is my mom not eating? You know, and I would feel bad. And I was always the daughter that would like wash the dishes for her automatically and clean up and do all that kind of stuff like that. I always helped. My sister helped too, you know, but we both kind of got in the kitchen and helped out and did some things for my mom and helped her out and stuff like that. But and then my brother was little, and at one point he wasn't even born because he's younger. He was born in the 90s. I was born in 78. My sister was born in 85, I think 85. And then, hopefully I got her year right. And then my brother was born in 93, I believe. My mom said, we were talking the other day, I was like, Mom, he was born in 92. She's like, no, 93. I was like, okay. But my brother was a little bit younger. So like when I was in 9th grade, my brother was like just a couple years old. So he's very young. And then I think my sister was like maybe 3rd or 4th grade. And then my brother was like 2. And then I was like 9th grade. So that's kind of like the spread of us as far as our age gap. But yeah, these pastel baking cups by Bake Fresh, the 90 cups, they don't always have these at Dollar Tree. So they might be a little tricky to find. But if you want to just get something on a budget, that's all I was talking about. But of course, you guys know I always have a backstory. I love to share with you guys like parts of my childhood and things that I did growing up, because those are such special memories, and we just never ever forget them, especially with our grandparents, right? Especially when they're no longer with us, because none of my grandparents are living. So it's kind of sad. So I do like to talk about them from time to time. So I'm looking at these cupcake liners. I think you get 4 colors. So it looks like you get yellow. So if you want to do like an Easter cupcake, you could totally use the yellow for Easter, or a summer cupcake if you're able to find these. And then it looks like you get some white ones if you want to do white. Also, you get blue. Blue could be for Easter as well. And then you also get the pink one. So you get 4 colors. You get yellow, white, blue, and pink. So the pink could be for Valentine's Day, if you want to do pink for Valentine's Day, or if you just want to do a white cupcake liner for Valentine's Day, just make it clean and solid. That's fine. The yellow could be for Easter, or the blue. And even the pink, it's up to you, however you want to do it. But if you guys can find these at Dollar Tree, these actually work really well too. And you get quite a bit of them. You get 90 cups. So that is that on that. Let me go ahead and get this pancake going because I'm hungry. And it is about 12:01 now. So it's officially brunch now. No more breakfast for me. I figure 11:30 to 2:30 is about brunch. What do you guys think? Anyways, thanks for watching. On that note, definitely make sure you guys come back tomorrow so you guys can see me making that cupcake, prepping it for Friday's festivities of Valentine's Day. And also make sure that you guys come back in that same video to see what I do with the sugar cookies. I'm a little nervous. I haven't made sugar cookies in a while. I feel like sometimes I make sugar cookies and my cookie mix kind of spreads. And so I have to like be careful with that. So it's a whole thing. But definitely come back for that video for tomorrow, and I will see you guys then. Until then, enjoy your Wednesday. It's a rainy SoCal day here for us, but I hope your weather's better. If it's not, cuddle up with a blanket, put some cute socks on, and I will see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Happy Wednesday once again, and I'll see you later. Peace.